Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Evening Spirits. I'm just looking to get a timer here. How's everyone doing? Hello, how you doing, Bree? I'll be listening to. Did I say Bree or Breck? I'm sorry. Anyway, Hawthorne Legacy. I read some poems from home by Whitney Henson. Hmm. I have not heard either one of those. Hawthorne Legacy. What is that about? What is that about? Hello, Kiana. How are you doing? Hello, Lynn. Ooh, oh. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Elena. Thank you. It was a nice birthday. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Hey, Ulysses. Hey, Pat. How are y'all doing? Birthday has come and gone, y'all. Okay. I would like to have it extend out, but no, it's gone. But it was a great day. I want to thank y'all all for the birthday wishes. It meant a lot to me. I'm one of those people to where I like a good happy birthday. I don't need gifts. I'll take gifts, but I'm all about just a good happy birthday. And it was nice. Low key, but very nice, very nice. I'm just organizing. I got stuff all over the place here, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? Elena and Pat, say hello to everybody. Everybody say hello. What has everybody been doing today? What is everybody going to be reading? It's the second and okay, it's the Inheritance Games. Okay. YA thriller series, superb. I have heard nothing but great things about it. Let me know, is it Brett? Is it Bree? For some reason I'm thinking both, and then also for some reason I'm thinking Brandy. I don't think I'm right on any of those. I don't like to butcher names. Let me know so I can be aware. Well, I'm assuming that you were enjoying it, that you went to book two. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Elena. Anybody else have some good books in there? Cleaning, did wash today. I'm feeling uber cute. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Snatch out. I'm feeling a little bit cute myself today. I could be wrong. Cleaning and washing are for the win. I will say that. I did both of those yesterday. I cleaned for probably 4 hours yesterday and then ran errands and all that stuff. And today I also cleaned. This is my week since I have some days off to get the house clean because, it's a mess and I don't like staying in messy, dirty homes, even when I'm the one that does the mess. So, got to clean it up. And I think now I'm doing laundry. I say I think because the husband was supposedly helping. So, I need to check to make sure he got the laundry out of the laundry. It should be done. Breck. Oh, okay. Breck like a cat hiss. Cat hiss. Huh? Like brick. Is that it? Took the day off. Hubby had a minor surgery. Ooh, sorry to hear. He's okay, but I might call out so I can have a long weekend. Nothing wrong with that. Use the excuse. Hey, my husband had some issues and I need to take care of him. That works. That has worked. I've never used that to get out of work, but I have used that as an excuse of why I'm late. I need to stop moving on this desk. So I say go right ahead, okay? Nothing wrong with that at all. Listening to The Rise of Dragons, 19% reading rebound, 4 pages. I'm hoping that is at different times and not together, Amal, because I know how much you like to multitask in the book arena. I'm all for it as long as you keep them straight. Oh, you always Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't always feel that way, but I definitely appreciate saying so. We all have our times and places, so there's nothing wrong with that. But we wouldn't want to look cute. Speaking of cute, look who we got here in the house. Look, we got
Hi.
hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What does your shirt say?
I
Welcome.
don't even know. I think this was from like when the kids come back. The kids. This is a shirt that I got in college, so it was probably like this shirt. My school is famous for giving out T-shirts for literally any reason possible that they can find.
New year.
So I think this was probably for like when we came back to school. This was like the back to school shirt or something.
You got a back to school shirt. Hey, I
Yeah.
ain't mad at that. Be like, hey, you made it
Yep.
out. Hey, you know what? That's a good one to have. Did you hear about I'm already early. I always have random stories. I don't know if you've noticed that. I like random tidbits of information. People used to call me the what do they call it? Random useless information. I might not know the whole story, but I know the beginnings of it, so you can go look it up. But apparently, there was this teacher in Ohio that I think it was Ohio that showed up drunk. And it's like going viral now. My husband showed it to me yesterday. I thought it was, he always watches like customer wars and just random stuff or whatever,
Mhm.
But yeah, but this apparently recently happened. So she showed up drunk to the first day of school.
Mhm.
People noticed that she was inebriated. So, of course, they called the police who
Mhm.
met her at the thing. She claimed that she had not been drinking, but they kept on her. And then she said, well, I had a few last night. When was your last drink? Oh, 3 a.m. And then she said, oh, well, I had some before I came into work. And they were like, no, we think you were drinking since you've been here on campus. They went and got her stuff. And sure enough, they had a cup that smelled just like alcohol. All this
Oh
on camera
God.
is so hilarious.
So what is she fired now?
Oh, yeah, interested.
Wow.
Now, in the clip that my husband showed me, because he called me and it was yesterday, I was like, take a look at this, take a look at this, right? And the part where they had her, you could just tell she was impaired, but they were at the desk with her. It was the superintendent and a cop and maybe some other person. But the part that I caught before I looked at it on the internet, they were offering her the opportunity to, instead of being arrested, to call somebody to pick her up.
Mhm.
But she didn't want to call her husband who was at home because, of course, But she was like, they were like, she was like, oh, we're going to they were like, we're going to arrest you. She was like, I don't want that. They were like, then call somebody. Do I have to? And I'm like, bitch, call an Uber. Come on now. I'm just saying, call an Uber. I mean, it's gonna get out anyway because
Mhm.
all the. I don't know how these random police videos become public. I guess
Mhm.
maybe since they're public servants,
Maybe.
maybe they have to post them on the site, and then people
Mhm.
are stalking the sites and they go viral. I
Mhm.
don't know, but it was all on his body cam. But I'm just sitting there like, girl, and they took time with her, like. I was telling my husband if this was some other people, they would not have taken as much time as they did
Mhm.
with her going back and forth for like 10, 20 minutes about, well, we're going to arrest you. You want to call somebody? I don't want that. Well, can you call somebody? Oh, I don't want to do that. Well, can you call? I'm like, just take her to the jail. Eventually, they just took her to jail.
Wow.
And she could have been like them police officers that beat up other people, where they just fire you and then you just go to the next police station and do the same thing. She could have
Mhm.
been that.
Yep.
It was funny, girl. Look it up.
That's crazy. I feel like you always know like the crazy stuff that's going on.
It's random stuff, girl. Oh my gosh, it's thing. Too bad I don't talk about those things. In my little crazy videos, I stick to anything related to reading. That one's
Mhm.
in the school, but it's not my thing. But
Mhm.
I've seen plenty of videos of people that do reaction stuff talking about that already. I thought it was a random thing with my husband until this morning I woke up and I saw all this
Mhm.
random trending stuff. And I was like, oh. Anyway, how was your day? We are so behind in the chats,
It
but that's
was
where it came up.
busy. This is my first day back to work this week because I was off all week. So lot to do. Still a lot to do. Like tomorrow is also going to be equally busy. But hopefully I can get caught up after tomorrow. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
There's this thing called getting caught up. See, here's the thing. When I used to work, when I was primarily like, I'm in medical, so I have to be at work or whatever. But back in the day, when I was on vacation, and I had an office job, I would always take my computer because it was a laptop. And about like every 3 days, like if I'm off for a week or more or whatever, every 3 days I would log in. Because you know how you get a lot, it's dumb, but it saves me time for being inundated because I had too many times to where I go into work and then my email crashes the day I get there, and I spend the whole day getting through tech issues just to catch up. And most of the emails aren't even for you, really. It's like random stuff you're CC'd on and crap. So I could just delete all those. I don't respond to nothing. I just log in and delete all the crap that don't pertain to me. So when I get to work, I can get to work on what I need to address. My email crashing. So, but that's going above and beyond. But it keeps.
I'm trying this thing where I don't log into work when I'm not supposed to be working, like when I'm off, like trying to like separate the two and not like blend, because it's easy, especially when you like work hybrid or work from home and stuff. It's easy for those lines to get blurred. So like I'm trying to be like very like strict about not working all my off time.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with that. It's good. It's just your sanity is like when you get back. And it's nothing. See, the thing is, when I was in the military, so that was the main thing. But the thing is, I was running the office. So when I got back, it's because the people apparently, I'm the only one that can do work. Like there were people here. Sometimes I was the only one, which is why I had a lot of bank to leave, because I was the only consistent thing in the office for 3 years. Everybody kept coming and leaving. And I'm like, do they know something I don't? But but it was always just something else that I needed to address. And it was just in the butt. So whatever. Anyway, hubby. Oh, so Kiana's husband apparently had surgery, a minor surgery. He's okay, but she's thinking of using it as an excuse so she can get off tomorrow and extend. Don't tell nobody. Extend. Yeah, I'm fired up today. By the way, this is straight juice. Nothing else in it. Seltzer and a little bit of like some orange pineapple juice, but I'm just wired up today. But I think she should do it. What do you think? She says he's fine, but
That's good.
Men there, I hurt my elbow. Husband's like, you're not gonna take off and take care of me. Reading, picked up 2 books. It's called Now Is Not the Time to Panic, and another book called Eclipse. I've heard of Stephanie Meyer. Does that name?
Yeah, I've heard that name before.
Okay. Well, are they good? Are you trying to choose between the two, or are you reading both like a mall? So I was trying to get Bricks, I think is how it's supposed to be named. Brick's name. She said like a cat hiss. So Bricked. Dutch name, so just do as you wish. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking it was Breathe, and I was thinking Brandy, but I think it's said earlier. I think it's Brit, right? Don't let me call you something bad. I have this one friend that we have a group of friends. Her name is Lolo, but she allows other people to call her Lola. And when I say, "Why are you allowing people to call you another name?" Oh, it doesn't matter. It does matter. Let them know. Oh my God. Hope it gets well. Oh, Kiana, it'll be okay. You take care of him. They say, I need the time off work. Switching between How Long to Black Future Month and The Rhythm of Time by Questlove and S.A. Crosby.
I have not heard of that.
I've been hearing S.A. Crosby's name all over the place.
Yeah, I've heard of the author, but I've never heard of that book.
Yeah, I haven't either. Questlove, though, isn't that who's Questlove? That's an artist, right?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Who is Questlove? Is that it is for the chats. Is that a music artist? For some reason, it's ringing a bell. I'm probably confusing with somebody else. My name's, I'm all over the place when it comes to like pop culture and stuff. I've never been accused of being hip or in the know. So I know a little bit, and it's up to you to figure out the rest once I say it. But how long till Black Future Month? N.K. Jemisin. Okay.
Didn't you just finish reading that?
I did. It was a long book. It had a lot of stories. Some I remember, some I don't. I enjoyed it. I mean, I think I definitely was looking forward to, I think I said this last time, after that long book, I was looking, or after all those short stories in that long book, so a series of them, I was looking forward to getting into this big, thick book after that. So
are you still reading that, or did you finish it?
I am almost done. Almost done. That audio, somebody, who was it in the chats told me to look up an audio the other day?
I forget. It was on Tuesday. Somebody said it, but I don't remember who it was.
Audio. So, audio for the win. Because I did a lot of cleaning in the last 2 days. And that book helped. So almost done. I should be done by tomorrow for sure. What are you reading, by the way?
I do not know. I should be reading A Court of Silver Flame. That's what I'm supposed to be starting, but I don't know if I'm even going to read because I need to do some more like research. If anybody has Notion and uses Notion, like let me know, because I'm trying to understand like what Notion can do and if it's worth me like getting it for the purposes of like studying and stuff like that. Will it help with that? And then there's also another program or app or whatever called Bright that I think might be similar to Notion. So I need to like do some investigation and like learn about these things to figure out if either one of them is even going to be worth my time. And then there's also a new podcast that Winter, if anybody knows who Winter is from Bad Girls Club, she put out a new podcast, I think this morning, talking about like the controversy of like her race and stuff like that or whatever. So I want to finish listening to that.
I'm trying to figure out if I know Winter. Refresh my memory because that was my show.
Winter, I think she was on, was it the last season? Winter. I can't remember. It was one of the last seasons that she was on. I was listening to part of her podcast this morning and I actually learned something that I didn't know. I thought that she was white. And I thought that she was just this white girl who grew up in the hood. And so she like identified or like considered herself Black because of where she grew up or whatever. But apparently she's actually mixed, which I had no idea until this morning, which is why I want to keep listening to the story to figure out like what happened. I didn't even know there was any controversy going on, but apparently there was some controversy going on. But she's like this, I don't even know. I don't want to say she's ghetto, but like she's
one of them Insta hoes, I'll say.
Yeah, so that's a good way of describing it.
Well, she's pretty. I don't. It's been so long. When did Bad Girls Club go off the air?
2016-ish, something like that. So she was in one of like the last seasons. I forget which season is hers, but she was in one of the last ones.
She looks so different in all of these. Like now she looks Black.
Yep. Especially when she changes her hair.
Yeah, all these are I just see a bunch of skin, boobies. Yeah, okay, let me get off this site. Yeah. She's a beautiful girl, but I don't mean that in a bad way. When I say Insta hoe, it's basically girls that pretty much show everything on the internet. Definitely I'm not one of them. Or maybe you'd say I don't know. But yeah, she is working for her. But yeah, I don't remember. It's been a minute. I don't know.
She was on the same season as Tabitha, also known as Dream Doll. They were bullying, I forget what that girl's name was, like Kayla or something. I'm trying to think who else was on that season. I think Bernicia was on that season, and Bernicia passed away a couple of years ago. I think she was shot. Oh, no, it might not have been Bernicia. It might have been Shayla. I might be getting the people mixed up.
It might not be go back because none of them names ring a bell, girl. Stuff has happened between.
It's one of the later seasons, so if you
I read hundreds of books in between that show and now. I would probably remember characters more. I'd have to go.
There's so many seasons of that show. There's like 17 seasons of the Bad Girls Club. So it's like towards the end. So if you like weren't keeping up with the show, then you might not have even seen that season.
I might not have. I think the last season I saw was the season before it ended. I can't remember. They bleed together. I probably have to
Mm-hmm.
watch like an episode and be like, ah. But that was a cool show, mattress in the pool. But it was pretty fun. Some of those girls were like bullies, though. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, the girl was like, there was one season, the girl was literally, they'd been bullying her. They just felt she was weak. They were just trying to get camera time. She
Mm-hmm.
was literally on the way out the door, had her crap in her hands, walking out the door. And the other girl, like, there's no other better way to say it, drop kicked her, like, jumped
I
up
believe it.
and kicked her in the back.
I believe it.
That's crazy. And then apparently, then they were jumping on her throughout the season. It was crazy. And then the producers took all the girls and had a meeting and said there could be no more fights. But you put them in the house and you want them to fight, but now it's getting out of control because they basically said that they were bullying the girl. And they were like, we're not bullies. I'm like, yeah, y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
That was a season where I can't remember the girl. It was a black girl. They made her write a note or something, and she was like, writing this apology note makes my a-hole itch. And I was like, I remember that. See?
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
yeah, Bad Girls was the show, y'all, if y'all haven't watched that. Oh, so for my birthday, no.
Oh.
I didn't. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards and a little cake, and that was it. I don't normally exchange gifts. I feel like I'm blessed enough, and so with my husband and I, it's like we're sharing money. You're getting me a gift, I'm getting you a gift. So to me, it's the idea of we're going to celebrate. You're going to probably give me a card, give me a happy birthday, cake, whatever, go out to dinner generally. If you want to get a gift, great. If you don't want to go through the effort, that's okay. And that's kind of where we're at. So if I'm out and about, I'll get him something stupid because, he's food motivated. So here's some beef jerky or something, just something stupid like that's just for him, and call it like a surprise. But, otherwise, it's just, we don't put that effort into it. And, we don't, we didn't do gifts. So, but that's fine. I'm good. Patsy, Tina.
Hey, Lisies.
Now.
Hi, Tina.
He's sleeping. Give him some good drugs.
Hey, Tiana.
The husband's sleeping now. Hello. I'm sorry.
Hi, Lena.
Y'all.
Hey, Pat.
Hello.
Hey, Miyama.
Thank y'all all for coming. Ooh. So I switched out. I'm always complaining about this mouse.
Mm-hmm.
I switched it out with the mouse that was working, and since the last sprint, it has died and broke. So I threw that away. Girl, I have 2 computers. The one that was working, I switched it out with this one. I was having some functionality issues with it, but then eventually it just broke. I kept going. I wasted an hour fiddling with the darn mouse from one to another. Trash. Okay. So now I'm back, and then I switched to another one that's like a handheld, almost like a joystick. I hate it, but at one point I was like rolling in the mouse, whatever. Anyway, and then but I don't like that one. But that was my last one of all the ones I've been fiddling with in the last year, and I don't like it when I'm like editing and stuff because I was doing that earlier. So I put that on the other computer because this is the better computer. So I'm back to this mouse where I can't do the thing. And I was having issues with this earlier too, but I switched out the battery and it worked. So I'm just, I should have told my husband, can you just buy me a mouse? I got the Kindle. Oh, what did I do? Oh, sorry. I clicked another page. I got the Kindle clicker for my birthday last year. If there's something specific I want, I tell him. He falls through, but it wasn't anything I really needed. Hello, Solandria. How are you doing today? Hello. Should have kept her head straight.
Who, the drunk lady?
Oh yeah, probably. Oh man, we are behind. Yeah, she was out of control, y'all. She could not hide that, and she had the cup. They went and got the cup and her belongings to bring it to the room so that they could, so she can go out and it's like, smell this. She was like, oh well, maybe I had a few drinks since I've been here. I think she was pre-gaming. She was like, damn, I gotta come back to this class. Oh man. You know how they have those TikTok videos where people are in the car and they're putting their purse on. It's like, I gotta go. I gotta go to this, you know? I'm like, hell, girl, y'all going for happy hour after class, I'm sure. You couldn't wait a few. What'd you do for your birthday? Did Bay take you out? Nice hair.
Thank
Awesome,
you.
awesome. I do like your hair. Let's see. So I woke up. Here's my day, y'all. I woke up. I worked out. I actually woke up early, which was nice. That's my plan. Worked out. And then I swept and mopped the house and washed dishes, clean things. That took like 3 hours. And then I went to the grocery store because we ran out of watermelon and it's watermelon season. So I got to get watermelon and they had a sale. So I went to Aldi. And then on the way back, I stopped at this place called Bobby Shays, which is like you ever heard of Bobby Shays? Mm-hmm. Ooh, Bobby Shays is like he's a famous chef. He is like a takeout restaurant where they kind of flash cook your food and then you take it home with instructions and cook it the rest of the way. And it's like a lot of seafood type things, you know, like fried oysters and stuff. And they have a lot of things that are, you know, specialties. But the thing is, you got to go early because when they run out, then they just round out and then close the store. So they close at 6, but they may close at 3 if all the food's gone. Right. During the week, it's fine, but on the weekend, there's a line out the door. So instead of trekking into Philadelphia, which neither one of us wanted to do, I was like, well, why don't I'll just pick up food. And then I want to go to Korean hot pot. You ever been there? Mm-mm. Oh my God. Korean barbecue. You ever heard of Korean barbecue? So they have the hot pot. So the barbecue is like the grill. I'm not a fan of that. I like the hot pot, where it's basically like a broth and they have different flavors. And then they bring you the food and you cook. So it's basically a big soup. But not every Korean barbecue has hot pot.
Right, yeah.
But the one we like to, since the damn pandemic has closed everything, the one that was down the street is closed. So we have to go to Chinatown in Philadelphia. I'm not doing that during the weeks. So that's really my birthday dinner. Yesterday was just a good excuse for me not to have to cook. So we'll be doing that this weekend. So that was it. That was my day. And then, you know, we did some stuff later and, you know, that was it. It was a good birthday. I have no complaints.
Sounds like it.
Stephanie Meyer, author of Twilight. Oh, really?
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I've never read Twilight. Well,
Me
I've
either.
read a few chapters in Twilight. I've never read it all the way, but I love the movies. Oh, I can envision now the books with Stephanie Meyer on it. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. That explains why I've heard it before.
Yeah. Drummer.
Oh, Questlove.
Oh, okay. See, it was a musical artist. Okay. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, that sounds familiar.
All I kept thinking was A Tribe Called Quest, and I'm like, that's not it.
See, okay, I wasn't going to say. In my head, I was thinking, am I getting it confused with that? That's why I was like, okay. But Questlove still sounded familiar, so I wanted to make sure. I could have been confusing A Tribe Called Quest and, what's that guy? B-Love or something? Who? I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm probably confusing some other people too. Listen to the Fourth Wing, but I need to vlog and it's night here, so I can't really vlog. Okay, time to listen, Brick, then. Time to listen. Nell says, what did you give it again?
3.75.
There you go, 3.75.
It would have been a 4-star, but I was upset with how it ended.
Kiana, I hope your husband's healing well. Should take off work. Exactly. Questlove from the Roots, always checked out. I might have to just get it. Yeah, them popular books. It took me forever to get this one, but you know, I had tons of stuff in between. So I think I waited like a month for that, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Dr. B. How you doing? Hello.
Yes, she's the only person that I know that uses it.
Is that like a study app?
I don't really know what it is. I think it's like a planner, but I need to know, like, does it do other stuff besides like being a planner? Like, I don't need a planner. I have a calendar in my phone and I have an actual like physical planner. I need something where if I could get something that has like a planner for your like your calendar, your schedule, but also like a way to like incorporate like study notes, like if I could have all of that in one place, that will be helpful. That's kind of what I'm looking for, is like a good like study taking, I mean note taking like study app or something.
Get you on track, huh?
Yeah.
That would be good. Oh my God, this mouse is driving me nuts, y'all. Where we at? Okay, so Kenny, hello, Kenny, how you doing? And also, Ulysses is saying that you need to get the gas out, Kiana. So have them walk around a little bit, okay? Hello, hello. Quad drummer, middle grade. Oh, it's middle
Oh.
grade. Oh, does she write YA in middle grade? Does she write adult? Twilight is YA, right?
I think they're talking about, it's not Twilight that they're talking about. I forget. Oh wait, is it Twilight?
Well, she's talking about the other book.
Yeah,
I got it
yeah.
already. But I'm just saying Twilight though. Isn't that a YA?
It might be. I don't know if it's considered YA or if it's considered adult. I'm not sure. I've actually never seen it in the bookstore, so I don't even know where it is. Like, I don't know what section it would be in. Like I said,
Yeah,
I've never read it myself, so I don't know.
yeah. I think I'm trying to remember. Yeah, when I went to a book sale at the library, they had a lot of those available, especially New Moon. I'm like, why y'all have so many New Moons? So, but yeah, it was in the YA section, but that
Okay.
might have just been how they designated it. Let's see. Black Fiction Month it's good. It has some interesting books. You can see where you have the basis for, some of her other books and stuff.
Mm.
She does say she's not a big fan of like, short, like Jen K. Jemisin of, short fiction and stuff. But
Mm.
it's short stories. So if you want, you can just pick up where you left off. It's not like you have to remember the ones before. So
Yep.
there you go. Doing okay, doing okay. How's everybody else? You doing good? Change your Amazon wish list to your
What is
address.
it set to now?
You have to change your Amazon wish list. How? I don't know what that means.
Oh wait, Kiana, you were able to find her wish list? Because when I asked for it, you wouldn't give it to me. So how does Kiana have it?
No, I have it. I just added it because I saw everybody else does. I don't expect anybody to buy anything on it. If they
Where
do,
is
then
it?
so be it. But it's listed on my videos.
Oh.
Like I have it as, you have your Goodreads. Well, I think I changed it to Storygraph. But you have that.
Mm.
Now I'm confused about what I'm supposed to have.
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
It ain't anything special on there. Yeah, it's called Me Once. What do you mean address?
I think maybe when she was trying to buy something, your address might not be set right or something.
Oh.
Now I don't know how you fix that, but
Well, just in case, not to say y'all need to go buy me stuff, but you never know, some random person. I had a random person ask me if I want to look at a book. So I will fix that because my family looks at that too. Which is why I have other random, like I think I have food on it. I think I have some puzzles. Thank you for letting me know. I'll take a look at that. Boyfriend and I giving gifts to each other. Oh, it's nice to give gifts, but I don't know. I think it's different like when you're married because it's like if you're doing on Amazon, well, we have different Amazon accounts, but we share stuff. So I just want to make sure he's not getting some crazy stuff that's for him and it's trying to pass it off as me. Because we've had that. It's like I told you I didn't like that a month ago. Hope all is well. Oh, the drunk lady. Yeah, she was hilarious. Asked him, Courtney, he would have got it for you as he got the clicker last year. Yeah, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I really wasn't thinking. This birthday just kind of came up. I really wasn't like thinking too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
The clicker I had heard about like literally the week before. So it was like fresh on my mind,
Mm-hmm.
So this year I was just like, I just want a good day. Like to me, just having a nice, pleasant day is enough of a gift. Because I've had birthdays where I think I won't tell you which one it was, but I remember back in the day, I used to be like army recruiting and stuff back in the day. And there was one day I worked on my birthday and we worked like 11-hour shifts. And I literally drove around talking to recruits, and I don't even like doing that. And, like my whole family forgot my birthday. And so
Oh.
I basically drove around working the whole day and
Mm-hmm.
nobody told me happy birthday. That
Oh.
was very sucky.
Mm-hmm.
So just one happy birthday is good enough. And I got booktube and I had a video. So that was an excuse for people to potentially come up. It was a thirst video for happy birthdays. It worked. No books, no books, no books. I
Hey,
didn't even go
Asma.
to the library either. Hello, Miss Lady. How are you doing? Hello. We are so behind. Let's get through some of these so we can read. Hello. Hi, Jigra. Listening to Daisy
Ooh. Hmm.
Baby right there. What'd you give that?
I think 4 stars, or I don't know. It might have been a little less than 4. I can't remember because I think I gave Malibu Rising 4. So I probably gave Daisy Jones 3.75. Let me see.
Twilight movies are great. Yes, I love them. I like especially the last one. I like the first one and the last one the best for Twilight. What do y'all think?
I like
Ramen?
whichever one had whatever movie. I don't want to like spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it and plans on watching it. But one of those movies has like the thing where like the guy dies and then it turns out that it was like all a dream or something like
Is
that
it
happened.
Daisy Jones?
No. For Twilight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forget which movie it is, but it's like somebody dies and then you find out, oh, they're not really dead. It was a dream or something like that. That was my favorite.
I don't even remember that. I'd have to watch them
It
again.
was like only reason why I remember it because I'm not a Twilight person. I only went to go see Twilight because my freshman year of college, one of those movies was coming out. So my whole sorority was like, "Oh my gosh, Twilight!" So like that was like our sisterhood bonding things that we watched all the
Really?
movies and we like went to the movie theater to go see it when it came out, like when it premiered. And I remember being in the movie theater and when that person died, everybody went crazy. And then when you found out that it was all a dream or whatever it was, everybody was like, ah! I was just like,
Oh, are you talking about there was some fighting involved?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was bull. That whole. Okay. Yes. We digress. Yes. Yeah, everybody was upset on that one. Okay, so we have Ulysses is trying to, if I can find where my mouse is, Ulysses is trying to decide between ramen, mac and cheese, or ordering. I'm going to say order for the win. What do
Oh,
you
it depends
say?
on money. If you're trying to save,
Asma says ramen. Hi, you doing Jigra? Everybody's thinking of Jigra because she's doing physical therapy now. So that's a plus. Are you back at work? No.
me,
No, no.
oh, Jigra.
Jigra. She had some back issues. So if she's in physical therapy, I'm trying to figure out if she's doing that with work or if she still get to chill at the house. Not that it's chilling by any means, Hot pot. Oh,
Oh.
Boston, Chinatown for the best hot pot. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I love, love, love it. And I hope all is well. Hello, bunny, bunny, bunny. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh, crap, y'all. Jigra's been MIA. She pops in every now and then, just hoping everything's going good. In the street, I may skip through some of these. A multifaceted tool. Yeah, I never heard of that until Princess mentioned it a while back.
Mm-hmm.
And then even then, I still can remember what.
As I said, I had to look it up and do some research.
Medication dosage. Oh yeah, that knocks you on your butt right there for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Hello, hello, hello. What is everybody reading? It's probably way down here in the chat. If you guys don't know, NetGalley, Jordan Peele's anthology horror book,
Oh,
N.K. Jemisin is
really?
now you can get it. I actually have that. Hold up. Feature. Yeah, she does the first story. What is it called? Where's my app?
I'm gonna
I
have to
was
check that
reading.
out.
See, I was reading the How Long Till Black Future Month, and then I just for the fact that it's Jordan Peele is the only reason I got it, but it's a black horror anthology. Although I don't think all the people in there are black, but still, it's called Out There Screaming. But it says it's edited by Jordan Peele. What that means, I
Oh.
have no idea. I don't know if y'all
So he didn't write it.
Yeah, he didn't write it. It's an anthology of horror stories by, I guess, by black authors, or featuring black characters. Because some of them I'm like, are they black? But it says is black horror.
What is it called?
Out There Screaming. It says curate groundbreaking anthology of all new stories of black horror, exploring not only the terrors of the supernatural, but the chilling reality of injustice that haunts our nation. And where's his involvement in it? It says, yeah, they call it his anthology of all new black horror stories by black writers. Now, is some of these I haven't heard of, which is why I picked it up. I've read like 5 of them, but I think I'm gonna take a break because the whole anthology, I like a short story, like a short book, but when it comes to an anthology of stories, it's like I don't want to read them back to back, but I want to finish a book. So I think I'm gonna read that throughout September, since it's shorty September to finish. But I'm like a third of the way done. Rebecca Roan Horse, is she black?
Never heard that name before.
Yeah, because she was in one of the stories. I'm like, I don't think she's black. She writes, I forgot what book, but she writes some books. She's been around BookTube. But some of these folks, I'm like, But you got Tochi Onibuchi, N.K. Jemisin does the first one, I think. Aaron Andrews, Peter Jelly Clark, Tanana Riverdew, Natal Hopkinson, I think that's Inedia Corfor. Main ones that Cadwell Turnbull, he did the No Gods No Monsters, and Rebecca Roanhorse. That's the ones I recognize, but there's definitely quite a number of them. But yes, definitely worth checking out. But it's a lot of stories. It's another long book with a lot of short stories in it, like How Long Till Black Future Month, of horror stories. So thank you for saying that, Kenny. Much appreciated, though. I didn't even think to bring it up. And while we are wasting all this time, we're only gonna probably do one sprint. I think it is Saturday. There is Sister Harlem. Adrian, I believe, is the one that sent me something about this. Yes, because I wrote her name here through TikTok. There's a thing called Stuff Your Earbuds Day on Saturday, the 26th, for audiobooks. It's romanceaudiobookworms.com. So if you are interested, that's the website. I hope that's right, but that's what I wrote down in my planner. romanceaudiobookworms.com for Saturday. I don't think it's extensive. Like, I think they said it was like maybe 64 books, but you never know. It's like stuff your Kindle. Float through and see what floats your boat. But if y'all are interested in audiobooks, it's a Stuff Your Audiobook Day. That's all I got. Okay, let's get to chats. Library.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Horror collection. Yep. And some of them are good. Like, I think I'm at like 30, 20. I don't know. I'm already wasting time. But I've read a few of them already. I read the N.K. Jemisin, the Roan Horse, Aaron Andrews. I was worried because of Jackal, you know. It's like,
Oh, did she? I didn't notice.
I didn't. That's not. Oh no, I'm sorry. We'll get through.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Okay. There we go. Nice to see it. Let's see. Uh-oh. You're having a hot girl summer? I can't have a hot girl summer. One hip and a bad back. You know what? It's doing you in whatever fashion. If that means you got a bad hip and a bad back and you walking on the side, that's it. You gotta accept you as you are, right? Isn't that part of the whole hot girl thing of doing you, and not caring about other folks? So put on them booty shorts even though you got the cane. There's nothing wrong with that. Buddy read option. Awesome. Lovely picture, man. Let's see. Vanessa. Oh, where's Vanessa? Did I miss somebody? I don't see where I missed. Well, hello, Vanessa, wherever you're at. We are way behind.
I was trying to, and she wouldn't give me the link.
Well, for anybody that is interested, it says my wishes or me wishes or me wants. That's what on pretty much all of my videos. That's what it has an Amazon wish list, but it's not specifically really for like just this though. But I'm still trying to figure out what's up with my address. Package coming, Vanessa. Who's Vanessa? I want to make sure I'm not calling somebody the wrong name.
Oh, it's Dr. B.
Oh, it wanted to ship it to you? Okay. Dr. B's Vanessa. Okay, I got to remember that. I've just been saying Dr. B because I just like Dr. B. I think it's a nice name. So just show your address. Oh, maybe I don't want to show y'all my address. I always thought that when you have a wish list that it was anonymous.
It is. So like when you go on to buy something, it should still give you the option to send it to that person's address. It just won't tell you what the address is. But I think what Kiana is saying is that it won't even give her the option to send it to your address. It wants to send it to her address, which obviously the gift isn't for her, it's for you.
Okay, well, I have to look at that. I haven't had anybody note that, but I've clicked on it to make sure it goes to the list that I set. But I always thought since I set it up like on my account that it links, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've only ever sent like baby shower and wedding gifts through that and never had any issues with anybody. I'll take a look at that. I want to make sure it's right because, I'll be on Amazon all the time. Kiana's new video coming out. I know Kiana was like dropping videos left and right for a minute. Okay, let us know. Okay. Everyone, how you doing? I liked all the Barbies in the videos. I thought that was cool.
That was the last one. Oh, okay.
I'm thinking. What's that? Yes, it was. You're right. Yes. How's everyone reading? You spoiled the time.
I mean, most people have seen the movie, and if they haven't seen it, they probably aren't going to see it, or they like don't care.
Exactly. At this point, yeah, exactly. Okay, Kiana's gonna film on the weekend. Deadly sexy. Ooh, that sounds good. Reading Humanity Surround and finds out the That is so funny. Oh, speaking of, okay, so they're informally dubbing that Alabama boat brawl. I'm sure y'all all taken a look at that, by now, right? So they're calling that F around and find out day. I should write that on my calendar so next year I can make a video around that. But I had a friend from Texas that posted the video, and I guess he went there. Maybe he was already about to go there anyway, but he posted a video of him, and he was like, so this is where it went down in history. This is the famous dock. And he showed the dock. And then it's him and his family. They have a chair. It's like 6 of them. Then they have a chair where they're holding it and taking a picture, like a white chair. Oh my God, y'all. That was so funny. It was a good time. I think we all needed some levity in our life, and that provided it. Spider aliens. Oh no. G-Graph. Okay, what is this doing? Y'all have no idea how much this mouse is like annoying me. Slowly being patient and optimistic. That's the best you can do, lady. We are here for you. Go there. Oh, we haven't decided yet. Okay, ramen. I can hook up some yummy ramen. Well, the overwhelming seems like it's ramen because Asma and Jigra say so. Mm-hmm. How you been? You doing better? Not back to work. Turning up the PT and be kicking my butt. Ooh, they making you exercise, girl. Well, you'll get it together. Hey, take the time off, especially if it's paid. Okay, don't go there if you need to. Okay. Thumbs up button, much appreciated. No. Nah, we've been talking. I'm trying to get to these sprints because then we come back and it's a chore. Mine says today, but I can't get into the
today. The audiobook thing.
For the loud talking, what does it say? The out loud thing? Screaming out loud?
No, the audiobook, like the free audiobook thing.
Oh, it says it's today?
It says it's well where they are. It might be the future, like because of the time difference.
Oh,
It's supposed to be the 25th. So for us, it's tomorrow. But depending on where you are at, it might already be the 25th.
did I write down the wrong day? I wrote down the 26th. Is it the 25th?
On the website, it says the 25th.
Oh my God. Okay. There's no I got this from TikTok. Is no telling. Okay. Well, I'm glad I brought this up. So I'm going to put a note there so I can research that so I can make sure that I have the right day because I would have been pissed. Okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for trying to get involved in that. Okay. I much appreciate it. Waiting for sprints. I know. Okay, Vanessa's ready to let me see. I think we're almost at the end. Charity bunch. Yeah, we are. So that's what happened when we start. Exactly. Let's see. I'm just gonna go. I'm just looking through some stuff, y'all. Missing much fun. Got 2 months left. 25.
Yeah.
I'm currently the 25th. Are we at the end? All right. I think we are. Awesome. Okay, y'all. Much appreciated. We are going to do. Okay, Nell, you're going to be the deciding factor 45 or 30.
We could do a 45, especially since this might be the only sprint we do.
That's good. I'm going to go get some popcorn. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I already got the 45 timed up. Let me go. But it is 20 a.m. So
Yeah.
that was why. Okay, I get you. Okay, y'all. We're going to do some sprinting. Happy reading. Make it count. Bam. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry for all the clicking back and forth on the screen if y'all are paying attention. I was playing around with some settings. I was trying to figure out how you got that black screen with your image in the middle, whereas mine disappeared.
Oh,
I got off camera.
it has something to do with the avatar.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Oh,
It
okay.
just took a minute. I kept going back and forth. How did your reading go?
I did not read. What was
Did you
that
figure
noise?
Notion out?
No, I was finishing the rest of Winter's podcast. It was actually pretty interesting. Like the majority of it was pretty interesting. So it reminded me a lot of books that I read like earlier in the year because it focused a lot on like colorism and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and how people that are biracial kind of are at odds with people that are white and also people that are black because they don't really fit into either category or whatever.
Mhm.
And one of the girls in the podcast was talking about The Vanishing Half, which I haven't read, but I know The Vanishing Half was based on or
Yes.
took inspiration from Passing, which I did read. And then they talked about, because that was about women who were white passing and deciding, whether you wanted to pass as white or whether you wanted to, remain true to your African American roots or whatever like that. And then
Mhm.
they started getting into like more colorism and that, what how that is within the black community, and that reminded me of Blacker the Berry, which I read earlier this year. So it was interesting. And then it got into the whole thing of like trying to express yourself to people who don't really understand what you're going through and can never understand what you're going through. Like as a biracial person, it's hard because it's like, oh, well, somebody who's white will never fully understand, but also somebody who's black will never fully understand. So
Yeah.
feeling kind of like alone and like people aren't taking you seriously or don't feel like your issues are like valid issues. So it was interesting.
Hmm. Does she feel like she's facing a lot of ostracism from different people?
Yeah, she's faced a lot of like backlash because a lot of people have tried to like discredit her as far as like
Mm.
her blackness is concerned. I guess people, like I said, even I thought that she was white. I didn't even know that
Mm.
she was black. I didn't know she was mixed race. I thought that she was white. But she talked about that too, and she was saying how on the Bad Girls Club or any reality show, they'll splice together stuff to make it look a certain kind of way when that's not really what it was. So she
Mhm.
said that she was having a conversation with the producers about the fact that she was mixed race, but I guess the way they spliced it together for the show, it came across as if she was basically saying, I'm white, but because I grew up in the hood, I feel like I'm black. But she was basically explaining,
Wow.
she's like, no, I actually am black. Like my dad is black, my mom is white, I'm mixed race. Like I'm not just some white girl perpetrating, cultural
Mhm.
appropriation. Like I actually am black. So she's faced a lot of scrutiny over that because people don't see her as being black. They just see her as being white.
Did she address anything on that about how, when it comes to the preferred demographic, on
Mhm,
like social media about how
mhm,
she kind of fits into that stereotype because I
yep,
look at her photos and she kind of has that high
mhm,
yellow curb appeal
mhm,
that allows people to be acceptable in both
yep,
circumstances. But
mhm,
some of her photos look flat out white too. Like
mhm,
I feel like she looks different in different ones, you
mhm.
know?
Probably depending on how her hair is, like the
Mhm.
texture that her hair is, the color that her hair is, if she
Even
has a
the skin
tan or if
color
it's
though.
wintertime.
Like
So
even her
there's a
skin
lot.
color, she looks completely, I don't know. I mean, I've seen that a lot, and I've seen several discussions about that as well, about how some people continue to do that. Like, what's that one girl, Bad Bunny or something? I forgot. Anyway, that she does that a lot, like putting her hair curly or doing using
Mhm,
filters and stuff. So I don't know. I just looked briefly at her IG earlier, and I
mhm,
could definitely see kind of how she kind of straddles the line. And,
mhm,
some people have the luxury, I think, of playing that off more than others, and
yep,
okay, well, that's interesting. As long as she
mhm.
explained I mean, not that she has to explain herself at all, but if she's
And
going to
that was
go,
kinda how it started
she's
because she was just like, "I've talked about this before, so I don't understand." I guess something happened on Twitter, like, recently where she felt like she needed to, like, say this again. She's like, "I'm done talking about this, like, I've talked about this before. The fact that I have to, like, get on the internet and, like, show y'all pictures of my
mm,
dad and my grandparents to, like, try to prove that I'm Black, like, I'm not doing that, like, I don't have to prove anything to anybody."
be like, I'm not Rachel Dolezal. You know who that is. That's another
Yeah.
story. Okay. Oh, so I did go on um Amazon wish list. Girl, that took me a minute. I don't understand why it does not automatically attach. I'm like, how do you do it? There's nothing that specifically says. I had to Google search about how it is you change an address or whatever. And you got to go
Mhm.
into manage lists and physically put in an
Mm.
address. So, and then of
Mhm.
course I was looking at some other books at the same time. So anyway, so I updated that. So I learned something new. And I looked at, was it romance audio bookworms? And yeah, it's the 25th, so I changed that on my calendar too.
Yeah, some
It's
people said it went live already, so they, I guess, are
really
downloading books. Well,
oh,
because where they are, it is the 25th already.
I saw some that said $0 to check out, but I didn't check out to
Mhm,
know if it would allow me to. But
mhm,
there were some that said $0. But also it's not like when they do the stuff you Kindle or even some of those other I participated in a few days, whether it's put on my Amazon or the authors of the cavalcade or whatnot.
mhm,
A lot of times you can send them like directly to like your Kindle and stuff
mhm.
like this, but this one had like a lot of different places. So for
Oh,
anybody that's participating, make sure you pay attention because some of them you have to actually sign in. Like there was something called Ship Pay, which it's $0, so it's nothing, but you still need an account.
mhm,
There were some that were via Spotify. I don't have that. I saw a few via Google Play, which we're on it here, so I'm assuming we all kind of have the Google Play thing. So
mhm,
that might be the most preferential, but you have to make sure that whichever book, pay attention to what format or what server or domain or whatever the terminology is when you
mhm.
go to download it. It might make a difference on whether or not you want to or not if you want to have to open up an account for one book. And
Right.
a lot of them it takes you directly to the author's actual site. So
Oh,
just
okay.
something to be aware of if y'all are participating in that. But it's a lot of books in it. I'm surprised. And I love how they're already broken down in characters like historical, LGBTQ, disability, people of color. So I like how you already have all of that breakdown. I think it did
Mhm.
a really great job of that. So anyway, so free audiobooks. All right, so we're talking about someone's in Scandinavia. Awesome. Oh,
Oh,
about the
nice.
downloading the stuff. So you're already aware. Okay, well that's good. Y'all are already ahead. On it, on it, on it. Belgium. Oh, look
Belgium.
at this. Y'all coming from far away. I love it. That's one of the great things about BookTube. People from all over the place. Neighboring country. Hello, hello, hello. How did everybody else do in their sprints, by the way? I know it's been talky into yoga one for me. Okay. How did it go? Check the site. For me, it's live.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Download them books. Nothing wrong with that. Rise of the Dragons. That's the Stephanie Mayer one there. Be back in an hour. Awesome. Okay. 22 books
Ooh,
of Kobo and 2 promo books of 20. Dang. Okay.
nice.
Okay. All the way. Chapter 53.
Excellent.
Page 211. Okay. You're going to be done sooner than you know. 21. The book Dragon and Thief by Timothy Spahn for my Aurelian prompt. That is due at the end of the month, right?
Mhm.
That's magical read. Okay. And then it picks up in April. So what happens after the end of the month?
So there's still the like the quest thing. If anybody's doing the year-long quest, there's still that going on as like a side project. But as far as like the classes are taken, like once you read all your books, if you assuming that you read them, you pass your classes and you have completed like your calling. So now you can move up to the next rank for next year.
Oh, okay. And it progresses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's different prompts for different ranks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I would
Well,
be
sort
a
of.
fish.
I think that there's not necessarily different prompts, but there might be like different challenges or something like that, depending on like what tier you are. But there's
Okay.
different prompts based on what calling you pick. Or like, your calling is like, I don't know, like your job or like your major in college or whatever. So there's different callings. And then based on whatever level you are in that calling, there might be like some added on stuff where like you might have to read more books or you might have to read like more pages or have less time to read those books, stuff like that.
That's cool. So it's progressive. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any point that you cap out and you got to start fresh or?
I think maybe if you make it all the way to, I don't know what the highest level is, but there is like a level that's like the top or whatever. So maybe once you get to that point, you could just switch to a new calling and then start from the bottom and work your way up on that. Kind of like The Sims. If you play The Sims and you have like a job, you work your way up to the highest point of that job, and then you get bored and you pick another job.
There you go. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, I definitely wrote it down to participate. I've never, so I guess I would be a newbie in April, so that should be cool. What was the girl's name again?
Oh,
Winter was her
Winter.
real name.
Winter.
From the Bad Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
You know her real name?
I don't remember. Let me see. Hi, Kat. Let me see if I can find out what her real name is.
45. Awesome.
Winter.
Didn't read, clean a bit. That's success. That's
Oh,
productivity.
Kayla. That's her name. Kayla Wilkie.
Kayla said again?
Kayla Wilkie. That's her real name.
Kayla Wilkie, also known as Winter from Bad Girls Club.
I'll put it in
Writing
here.
book reviews on Bridget Jones' Diary. Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
I remember you talking about it. And
cool.
Are You There, God? It's me, Margaret Summer Book Bingo.
So good.
For which one? Are You There, God?
Yeah.
Is that nonfiction?
No, it's fiction.
No.
It's a Judy Blume book.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. I loved it.
Yeah, I was surprised about hearing people talk about Bridget Jones' Diary and some of the stuff in there versus the movie, which I love the movies, but
I never saw it.
oh, really? Oh, there's 3. They're amazing. I love them. Very kind of lighthearted, but serious at the same time. But the books have some questionable stuff based off of what I heard with people's reviews on that one. So I'm going to stick to the movie so it won't spoil it for me. Hello. There we go.
That's her
There
name.
you go right there. Okay, y'all, we're going to be getting out of here. It's been pleasant. What do you have on the docket, Miss Nell?
Nothing. I mean, sprints will probably be next Wednesday. I think I've scheduled those already, so you guys can hit the notification thing for that. But tomorrow's video will be late. It will not be coming out tomorrow because I haven't finished editing it yet. So it's coming. It's just not coming tomorrow.
Okay. There you go. Let's see. With me, I should have, if I can get some editing done. If it takes me 30 minutes, there will be a short video tomorrow. If it's longer than that, maybe it'll just be late, but I prefer it in the morning. And then I don't know when my garbage wrap will come up. It won't be Saturday. You know what? Maybe I'll put this short thing on Saturday because I'm definitely not having a video come out then. So anyway, I'll have some videos floating around BookTube at some point in the next few days. I'll be back on Tuesday. So I hope that y'all are having a good day. Anybody have any videos or something you want to plug in the chats here? look at this now. We're gonna be gone by 7:30. Well, I talk most of the time.
Yes,
She
she
was
does.
kind of
She does
like,
look very fair. She has very fair skin, which is why she is often mistaken as being white.
mhm. I never really know with celebrities, people on TV, what they really look like because I feel like there's so much facetiousness at times, and everybody's kind of getting in where they fit in. So it's like sometimes when people explain themselves, which I mean, I feel like as an adult, if you want to explain yourself, you're more than welcome. Sometimes I just don't care to, so think what you want. But I'm like nobody compared to that. But if you're trying to be famous like her, then I think that works in her favor by
Mm.
explaining herself. But you never really know what kind of people are putting out there because people are always doing some ish.
Hmm.
Just piss you off. We're about to end sprints. We are. Oh, speaking of, remember last sprint, we were talking about a movie called Bad Hair,
Hmm.
like basically Attack of the Weave that starts killing everybody. Girl, I watched that movie.
How was that's a movie with like Usher and all those people that was in
Yeah,
it?
I was sitting there too. I'm like, is that Usher? Is that what's her face? Vanessa Williams. Those a few of the people. What's her face? Blair Underwood. I was just like, yeah, it was interesting. I was just it was funny though. Like I just, oh my god, I don't even understand how you make. Like I was offended, but also curious. Like I just don't understand how you make a movie like that. But some of the pain I felt, like the hair. Like I've never gotten like a sew or anything like that, but I've definitely had my hair done and hot combs and stuff back in the day. So I felt her pain on that one when, when she went to the place. But I was just like, oh my gosh. I was just laughing when it was like the weave is, I don't know. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but basically the weave does its own thing, but it was just out of control. Just completely, like there was one scene. You said you haven't seen it, right?
Hmm.
Oh, okay, we won't talk about it. There was one scene I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they put that on television.
Oh my
It was,
gosh.
yeah, it was. I'll tell you. Are you going to see it?
Probably not.
Okay, maybe I'll spoil it for you after we get out in that one little part. But yeah, they were out of control with that movie. But it's basically how we're a sucker for a good weave, or certain people are a sucker for a good weave, and we'll pretty much do anything, and it basically is sucking our soul out of us for it. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about mixed company watching that movie, but. Uh, Watching a show while my boys are reading. There we go, family time. Keeping you on for watch time. Trying to get some watch time. Thanks, Courtney. Awesome. Thank y'all for coming. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It's been a good time. I know I talked your heads off, but that's what we do here. Planning to release a video Saturday on IG reading event hosted by Sarah Reed participating. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will
Nice.
look forward to it. Thanks for the sprints. Good night, everyone. It's past 12. Definitely get some sleep, okay? Definitely. Ooh, you have a long drive.
Ooh.
That should be fun. Atlanta's a good time. Fun. It's good to see you. Well, thank y'all very much for coming. Much appreciated. It's been a good time. I hope you have some good reading in the future, and I will see y'all next week, okay?